Hello there, North Park, Lincoln. This is Coach Stephanie with part two of your mystery shop. I submitted a request via your website on August the 4th at 2:42 p.m. I did receive an automated response from your dealership at 2:42. However, I never received a phone call from your dealership. I did receive an email today at 12:14 p.m. from Jorge, but remember, we want to be sure that we call and email the customer within less than 15 minutes. Grab control of the call and use the script so that you can schedule an appointment and get the customer to your dealership. Once you get off the phone with the customer, you want to be sure that you send a follow-up email within less than 15 minutes so that you can continue building rapport and get them information that they may not have written down while you were on the phone. The email should have an attention-grabbing subject line. We want to thank the customer for their time on the phone, confirm next steps, and remind them of whatever we agreed to during the phone conversation, which should be a phone follow-up at the very least. You want to be sure that you give them a value statement about your dealership and that we make sure the email is free of spelling and grammatical errors and make sure it has a complete signature file. I never received a phone call from your dealership. I do want to show you my call log. I used the phone number 210-774-6769, and I did test the line, and it did work, and I have left it on for well more than 24 hours, but I have never received a phone call from your dealership. Remember, timing is everything, so we want to be sure that we call the customer in less than 15 minutes. Taking a look at the email that I did receive, the email that I got today at 12:14, you want to be sure, first of all, that if you're going to send an email before calling the customer, that you do get it out within less than 15 minutes. Be sure that you validate the customer's decision of vehicle by giving positive words or industry information on the vehicle, and you also want to be sure that you address availability and let them know if the exact vehicle that they inquired on is in fact available. You say something, you have a great selection, but we want to make sure that we let the customer know that the exact one that they inquired about is in fact available. You did a great job of making sure that the email had an attention grabbing subject line. It is free of spelling and grammatical errors. You did give information on the exact vehicle. However, I would tell you to be very careful about giving away pricing before you've ever even actually spoken to the customer. We really want to just use a value statement to get the customer into the dealership and save the details like pricing for when they visit. A lot of customers will take your best price and use it against you and get it beat by maybe a couple of $100, and then you're not going to get the customer to your dealership. So be very careful with that. You did a great job of making sure that you gave a link that goes directly back to your website. So I could take a look at additional vehicles or additional price quotes, or if I wanted to go back and look at the specific vehicle that I had inquired on. Just be sure when you're sending an email before you've spoken to the customer that you set the expectation that they will be getting a future phone call, and make sure that you actually do call the customer. You did a great job of giving a value statement about your dealership and setting yourself apart from the competition. Like I said, let's use that type of information to set ourselves apart from the competition. You want to be sure that your signature file is complete. It should have a link back to the website as well as a link back specifically to your email address, because a lot of customers that you're emailing are not necessarily computer savvy. Some people may be checking it from their cell phones, and we want to make it easy for them to either go back and visit the website or, like I said, to be able to email you back. Like I said, you do have a link in the body of the email where I would be able to go back and look at additional inventory, or if I wanted to go back and get pre-approved or take a look at the vehicle that I had inquired about. So that's really nice that you did that. But we want to be sure in future that we are addressing availability. We are getting it out in less than 15 minutes, validating their decision of vehicle by giving positive words or industry information on the vehicle, steering clear of talking about price. We don't want to deter them from visiting the dealership, and we don't want them to take our past price and use it against us. Always set the expectation that they're going to get a future phone call. Make sure your signature file is complete. And there again, make sure we actually do give the customer a call within less than 15 minutes. So keep up the hard work and keep practicing. Your secret code for today is timing. Timing, timing, because it's all about timing. Keep up the hard work, keep practicing, and have a great day.